Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, it'll be Marcus Stroman. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Alex Verdugo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game. Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform. Fly ball to right. Mancini makes the play, and there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound. Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board. BID, ball in dirt. One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Justin Turner. In there, and it's 0-1. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Ground ball, left side. Wisdom on to first. Turner is out. Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the build of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's ripped to right down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Devers at second with 2 down.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. That one down the line. Takes it to the base for the force out. Third out. Boston strands a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Here's the center fielder, Christopher Morel.
The center fielder, Christopher Morel.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips a corner. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Dansby Swanson stands in for a strike. 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Verdugo throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Sale throws over, and he's back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. And Sale deals. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Sale ready. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
And let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Sale delivers. Strike 2. Swanson on third with 2 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sale in a 1-2. That one lifted to left. Yoshida under it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the rookie first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
We win.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the slider just misses. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And he deals. And another ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a superb diving catch. Tucker Barnhart. He'll play first base after the injury.
For the Cubs. Now playing first base.
Here's
number
Reese
18,
McGuire.
Tucker Barnhart.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second.
Cubs,
Trey Mancini now.
The right fielder, Trey.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
One strike.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Mancini tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Patrick.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And fouled off. Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Ground ball, Casas. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Seiya.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one. That's down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt, in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, number 83.
Valdez.
The right-hander back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now it's 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Flied to right his first time. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
The 0-2. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
One out. Runners at first and second. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Top of the third, no score. Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball to strike. There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1 out there, but that's all they'll get.
The center fielder, number 5, Hernandez.
And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Lined into right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 3-zip. A 2-run double.
The first baseman, Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for strike 1. Runner leads away at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Hernandez around third. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground to first, Barnhart steps on the bag. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
The first baseman, Tucker
Barnhart, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 32 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Yan Gomes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Gomes, in his 11th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Brazil. Yan Gomes waits. Fouled off left side.
Boog, the first time we saw a native of Brazil play in the majors was in 2012. That list keeps growing, and I don't expect things to slow down either.
And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now, Christopher Morel. First offering misses badly for ball one. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Barnhart on second. Gomes on at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Swanson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's the 0-2. The punch out there. And how about Chris Sale locked in now? Cubs strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 3, Reese McGuire.
Stroman back to work. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Number 83 up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Come on, turn the double.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking.
The right fielder, number 99.
Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And the pitch. Line to left and foul ball.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now here is Trey Mancini in the air, right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, man aboard, Patrick Wisdom getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ball 1, no strikes. The lefty, the 1-0. That one drifts inside. Just off the outside part of the plate. Kicks and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And now the count is even. Mancini on third. Wisdom at first with no outs. Next pitch inside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch just misses. In the air, center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, no one left. We played 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning.
Rafael.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. And he handles it himself for the out.
Designated hitter, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side. The other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Smash to the left side. Swanson fires over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The center fielder, number 5.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed.
Gomes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And now 2-2. Next offering is foul back. Two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And Swanson is set down. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Crush that pitch. Let's go.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Now 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way inside, gets out of the way. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Cubs leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. A new pitcher in the game, Adbert Alzolay.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
So digging in, Enrique Hernandez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center.
Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent, from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Next one misses. Now 2-0. Next pitch misses. 3-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr., the young right-hander, up and throwing. And here it comes. There's a strike. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Strike one. Alzolay, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And now the 0-1. And a good eye there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
At the belt and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And it's even up.
2-2.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Always a tough call to make as a third base umpire. You're a long way away. It's not a great angle, and it happens so quickly, but it's part of the job. Sometimes just a coin flip.
Well, what do you got on it? I think he got it right. I think he went.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a good call. But you talk to umpires, and they say sometimes it can be really difficult depending on what color the bat is, what color the uniform is. Things that you just wouldn't think about come into play when they're trying to make a quick call like that.
What if we just went possession arrow?
That'd be great.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire. In there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a little roller right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that will end the inning. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubs 2. Bottom of the 6th at the plate. Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
And now the right fielder, Trey Mancini. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Cutter Crawford appears to be getting loose. Bernardino getting loose as well. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the grab. And there are two down.
Baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-1 is on the way. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 83.
Manuel Valdez.
Alzolay back to work. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's a strike, 3-1. That clips the corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
(3-2) now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Got him. Snap throw.
The right fielder, number 99.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Horner gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 2 now. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Justin.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Back to the mound. Horner. That's out number 3. And the Red Sox leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Cutter Crawford on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a slow roller. On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Tucker Barnhart.
And here's the first baseman, Tucker Barnhart. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Yoshida makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Misses inside, ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. 2-2 now. And that's down and away. Christopher Morel waiting for a turn at the plate. Three and 2 now. Good plate appearance there.
able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Morel in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. That one misses. 1-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Ian Happ. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to begin the 8th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man at first, Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Morel puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas.
That's turn 2.
Strike 1.
0-1.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Here's the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike. Yoshida off of first with 2 away. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Reese McGuire.
So up next, Reese McGuire. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Out to short, Swanson. They take the force out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubs 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
Please. Now pitching for Boston, number 55, Chris Martin.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Nico Horner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Base hit, center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Trey Mancini. There's a strike. The 0-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 60, Patrick.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels...
Ref Snyder over to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
New pitcher on here, Michael Rucker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for Boston, number 83.
The shortstop, Emmanuel Valdez.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Rucker goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1. And there's the strike. 1-2 now. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Movement in the bullpen, Jeremiah Estrada throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The 0-1. And Devers hits that one. Makes the catch, inning over. Kenley Jansen into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
And it's 1-1. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. That's to third. Stops it on a slide. To first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
First baseman, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. Casas takes it to the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The catcher, Go.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Hopped up. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Q Health. From the shadow of the nation's capital, a stunning day for baseball. Game 2 of some division rivalry as well. The New York Mets traveling into D.C. to take on the Nationals, and fans are pouring in for one that you cannot miss. Max Scherzer is...
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.